And a lot of times we be light workers. Our light be so bright, it be shining so bright, excuse me, that people are drawn to that shit. And a lot of times we block their fucking karma. Yeah, because they're drawn to the fucking light. It's like we're shields for them. And you be wondering why you start fucking with this dude and damn. I wasn't going through none of this before I started messing with him. I wasn't feeling none of this before I started messing with him. And now you depressed. You don't even know why. Now you down. You don't even know why. That part right there don't always have to be spell work. Because let me tell you, when you copulate, when you fucking a nigga, y'all come together, all that energy he's got, he's giving it to you and you're giving him yours. It's an exchange. And then you start to wonder, damn, why am I feeling depressed? I've never dealt with depression. I've never had an issue with depression. I've never had these crazy thoughts. That's why. That's why it's so important for us to know the men before we lay down with them. See what I'm saying? And I'm being transparent here because guess what? I didn't know all of this either. I went through all this shit, so hopefully y'all don't have to go through this shit. Because I experienced this shit. And let me tell you, it's not fun. You see what I'm saying? That spell work, man. I caught this nigga doing so much shit, y'all. And I would go and sit down and write a list of why I should be with him and why I need to let this motherfucker go. Of course, the part of why I need to let him go was way longer than the part that I needed to be with him. But I still could not let this nigga go. It was the spell work I was under. And he was an undercover warlock. He knew what he was doing, but I didn't. He would, like when we was coming together, copulating, he would have me say this, say that. And I wasn't thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in that moment. Not for real, for real. And plus, I had the ganja. Come on. I'm on a high. Both ways. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, he had me under spell work. And that's why I could not leave, even when I knew he was cheating. I could not go nowhere. And I kept wondering to myself, we keep breaking up, but I keep allowing him back. Why? Why? I was under spell work for over a year. About a year and 3 months, 6 months. I started waking up from that spell work when we started breaking up all the time. And I would put him out. And the time period would be longer and longer before I would let him back. I always let him back, but it would be longer and longer. But every time when he was gone, when I tell you I felt a relief in my soul, that's because that grip he had on me, he didn't have it. It wasn't as tight as it was. And let me tell y'all another thing. This motherfucker used to get pissed off. Because we lived together. He used to get pissed off when I would go to sleep, not laying on his chest. How you gonna get mad at me because I don't want to lay on your chest? But see, that nigga was doing energy work right in my face. He was playing in my face. He was putting shit in my food and then would watch me get sick and stand there like, but you know what? It was so crazy. The whole time I was protected. The whole time I would get so sick. He would make me something to eat. I would get so sick afterwards that I would have to lay down and I'm cramping. I'm clutching my tummy, right? And he just standing there looking. He don't say, you all right? Everything okay? All of this shit I didn't see until retrospect. Until after the fact. He looking like he just waiting for me to be told. same motherfucker I was sleeping with every night kept saying I love you.